I'm the only member of my family who doesn't own a Ford, and the Figo Freestyle is the closest the Blue Oval badge has come to parting me with my hard-earned money. But let's back it up a little bit. I love micro SUVs, and Figo Freestyle comes to South Africa in two trim levels, Trend and Titanium. This Titanium costs you 247,000 Rand and comes with all the plastic trimmings that you know and love, including skid plates to make it look more capable, roof rails to complete that big 4x4 look, increased ride height so you can get over those obstacles, big windows so you can see those obstacles. To be fair to the Figo, the only common body plate that I can spot is this boot lid. This is pure Figo, not Freestyle, just Figo. And yes, that's a keyhole. So there's no fancy hidden way to open up the boot. What you do then, to pull out the key. Inside, it's a similarly impressive situation. There's cup holders between the front seats. Usually on these cars, you get it there in the center stack, but here it's between. So it means there's space between you and the passenger, which is amazing. It's the first thing actually when I got into this car that struck me. It's just so wide. Talking about that center stack, there's Sync 3 with a 6-inch touchscreen and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Ford's been using Sync 3 for the last 5 years probably, and they've perfected it. They've put it in every single car that they have, and it's incredible. This is obviously the titanium spec. On the Trend spec, no Sync 3, but then you get a nice little holder there for your smart device, so you're not really missing out. Look, it's still a Figo, so there's scratchy plastics up there. At least this is soft touch, but everything else is hard and tinny. But it's a small price to pay to keep the cost below 250,000 Rand. You see, Ford South Africa snuck this into the country under the cover of lockdown. But this actually launched in 2018 alongside the Ford Ranger Raptor and the EcoSport Storm. That's an EcoSport that went to CrossFit and then also gained an all-wheel drive system. But that's only on sale in Brazil, just like some half-ton double cab Duster or Rock. The only way we get those cars here is if Australia gets it in, which is another right-hand market. Come on, Australia, do us a favor. But I digress. Freestyle fits in neatly underneath the EcoSport as a subcompact utility vehicle. It's a Figo on stilts that went to private school and gained all of those lovely plastic bits. There's only one powertrain. It's a 1500 engine. It's pretty much a 1300 with a longer stroke. The same thing that Daihatsu did with the Terios with the Yaris engine. 1500 naturally aspirated petrol is usually shorthand for we couldn't find a cheap enough diesel. You can get an automatic in the Trend version, but in the titanium like this, there's only manuals. But it's a nice 5-speed box that's snappy. It does the job. Crucially, 1500 petrol doesn't need to downshift from 5th gear when you're accelerating between 65 to 80 kilometers per hour. So traffic driving is a breeze in this thing. It will even go up hills in the Highveld. Look, it's a Figo with trimmings, which is more than adequate in a market that's saturated with Renault Sandero Stepways and Polo Vivo Maxes. 250,000 Rand on a brand new car? This is an excellent option. But that's just my opinion. I'm Lindsay, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.